We had the second episode of Power Book 2 Ghost Series 2, Selfless Acts. So what are your thoughts on Power Book 2, Episode 2, Season 2?
One thing I would say, because of the lack of sex scenes in BMF and Power Book 3, it's all in this episode, man.
Yeah, they fought back.
They just went, you know what, screw it, we don't care. Let's just do it.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired of seeing Sax's pay your back off, bro. I'm just not on it, bro. Like, put a blanket there, something. I don't need to see cheeks.
Sexy gives me joke.
Opposed to whose other cheeks?
No, I'm just saying I could have anybody else's. I'm just at that moment there, we didn't have to see that.
Just making sure.
Is more what I was trying to explain. All right, so this week we saw Tariq. Tariq was cornered by the police and asked to come to the police station. I think Tariq thought all his numbers were up, but they wanted him to come and see Yasmin because the grandmother was drinking and had an accident while she was drunk.
And you're right about that from last week, isn't it?
Yeah. So he's come, seen Yasmin. They've taken Yasmin to foster care. Like it was last week, you said, Kel, yesterday. Last week you was telling about the grandma and how you think it's just a bit of a turn, and you think they should just allow her in it.
I feel it's cute out of nowhere, like grandma, because the grandma was never ever perceived in that way or fashion at all.
No,
you know what I mean, all of a sudden she's a drunken, she's whatless. She always came across very prim and proper, and a bit in the business, but you know what I mean. It's like a typical grandmom, to be honest.
Well, she basically kind of explained it as well. She kind of said, like, you know, she wants her life. She just wants to have a drink if she wants to, but
she wasn't supposed to have her that night.
Yeah. So she kind of explained that, even though we didn't see her like that, you can see that in the background that she's just carrying the weight of all this nonsense, basically. Said enough.
I know. I still think it's a bit of a drastic.
I guess I can't tell if it's just for them to do something, for them to have Tariq to have one more thing that he's kind of passionate about, if that makes sense. Trying to get Yasmin back now.
To be honest with you, I'm kind of falling out of love with Power, to be honest. It's losing my interest, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not done with it, but I'm done.
You're quite hearing his voice. This is how he responded before he locked off Flash.
That's why they finished last week's episode either.
Exactly. Man. Like, I don't know, Power, man. It's just the storylines and the old over the tops and the useless sex scenes and
no,
I don't know. I'm just sick of it, man. I'm just getting a bit sick of it. Every season's like the same. Do you know what I mean?
I agree. I agree with it. The sex scenes. I don't think they just. I don't know why they force it. They don't really need to. But I'm definitely not done with Power. I'm definitely not done.
We know, because you want to see Tommy back. I know that. I know you want to see the Tommy series.
Yes, I want to listen. I want to watch all of it, and I think this week's episode is good. I did say last week I knew what's that drug dealer's name that Kane's working with had something to is it Mecca?
Yeah, had
something to do with Monet or the dad, whoever. But clearly they were.
She's got a type, in it.
Yeah, she's definitely got a type. But yeah, it's just obviously they were ex-lovers, and obviously he must have known her husband.
Yeah.
No, 22 years. That was the wedding anniversary, right?
Yeah.
So obviously they had all of them knew each other once upon a time, or probably they were boys. But I've got a feeling that Kane's his dad.
He's Kane.
So I was thinking that as well. You know?
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. But I was thinking the exact same thing, that he's the dad of. Yeah.
I've got a feeling.
Woody.
What surprise that would be.
That would be.
It wouldn't be, because it's Power. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, my man's sarcastic.
Yeah. I did think the storyline was a little bit like, for my thing is like, all of them know each other, and that frustrated me today, because Kane set it up so he can steal the drugs, so he can try to get the connect to try and give the said drugs that you just stole from your family. Like, I was thinking that I know you want to get back in with your family and you want to do all that kind of stuff. that seemed a bit wild. Then the person that you've got doing this is already known to your mum. Your mum used to do a thing with her.
But
like,
not knowing.
Yeah, but he must know. Mecca must know.
No, Mecca. No, yeah, obviously Mecca knows because Mecca. Obviously, he knows now, innit?
Yeah, what I'm saying, like he must know, but he must have known who Kane was from the beginning. Kane's like my mum's Monet. She's he must know everything.
Well, he knows, yeah. Well, no, I don't think he initially knew that because he never mentioned his mum before, did he, Kane?
Nah, I reckon he's always tried to ask him. I didn't think it was good that he broke every one of Little Guap's fingers.
I saw that.
That was a lethal scene, though.
That
was lethal, man.
But also, it was like he broke them. Then as soon as he let go, Little Guap was cool. Like it wasn't hurting anymore.
It's up straight away.
Yeah, but that guy is a bit of a fool. Who gave him the right to come and follow Kane to meet someone? It's like, no, I'm sorry, you don't do that. That's not something you do, especially in the field that you're in.
Well, Kane's supposed to be your boy. You get me? Remember, he saved you. You get me? You let him live and all them. He let you live in that stuff.
But if your boy is telling you, I've got to go, I've got to handle something, then you let him go and do it. You don't go and follow him, then bring your phone out like a foolish individual and try and record things. Wait, this is
put yourself on Instagram Live.
No, but that's the youngsters, though. That's what, remember he said that's a youngster thing, bro. Anytime there's an issue, bang, straight on the camera. Also, I'm sorry, I don't want to jump. This detective, yeah, he needs to get killed by now, man. Like I think he's had too many. He's had 2 episodes, and I think it's too many, bro.
Yeah, he's too irate. Like, what's
why are you so angry, bro? What? Because she don't like you? He's an idiot.
He probably will get killed anyway.
Like, I hope he does, because like, why is he trying to bad my girl up for? It's got nothing to do with you.
Listen,
like I just feel like sometimes these police officers, they get a little bit too involved, bro.
Yeah. He's that new guy, but that's what I'm saying. It's your job.
Don't you find it annoying that now Method Man's got a connection with her? But I hate this. What I mean about power, bro. It's just so the writing is poor. So out of nowhere now.
Connection with who?
With my girl.
He's got history with my girl.
Oh, yeah.
Who Carrie.
The Grim.
Yeah, like out of nowhere. Now it's just like everyone's linked.
They made her into some super whatever.
Slag. She's a slag.
Sketel.
I said last week she's a slag, and someone said
no. I'm not talking about that, innit? You made your point, innit? Calm down.
No, but
no, we're not talking about that. Maybe I want to talk about that, innit? Maybe
look at Tate. Tate's gonna tamper that, boy. Tate is proper gonna tamper that as well. Anyway. She's just going through barriers, left, right, and center.
Yeah. Well, anyway, like I was saying, they just made her really unlikable in this episode. Because look at the way she was treating Tate. Do you know what I mean? Like, although, like, yeah, he's probably like a little slime ball, but she just, I think that's how you're behaving, yeah? Just completely dismissive towards him. I didn't like her. Well, she's not a likable character anyway, but
I don't you think everyone chats too much?
Like what would you do?
Like, how did Drew just say that it's Tariq behind the course correct app? Just randomly to Zeke. Like, why are you talking people's business? Like, I don't understand. Zeke's like, oh, he's part of the app. That app is banging. Then all of a sudden, when the missus is now going to be put up for thing, Zeke's going to try and put 2 and 2 together. I was thinking it's too much, man. Like, everyone chats too much.
Yeah, I get you.
How, and they're getting
and you know what tune we're gonna hear in what's his name? Not Ghost. Tommy's one in it. I can't stand the rain.
No, you got to hear another one in it. It's my window.
Trust me,
bro. He is out here. Any tune with rain in it, 50's putting it in one of these shows, bro. 50's putting it in one of the shows. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. What about Iffy? What do we reckon about Iffy?
Which was Effie.
Effie. Sorry, Effie was the one, and she had her girl. Then Braden just come and knocks on the door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's the only thing I wanted to carry on, boy.
Was that established in the other series that she was
bisexual? No.
Yeah. No. Okay.
No.
I thought, have I missed something here?
No, but I think it was good though, because at one point, like,
of course you would think it was good.
No, I think it was because it was too much. Like, you had Tariq had all of them. It was too much. Like, Tariq, you can't have all 3 of them. It doesn't make sense. And the one that Tariq really wants, her role within the show is a pointless role.
Pointless role.
Like there is no
Pointless
need for her
role.
she doesn't do anything.
Who's that? And Diana.
No, not Diana. Diana
Oh.
at least is around the
Not,
drugs.
not Diana,
Exactly.
sorry.
Yeah.
Lauren.
Lauren, what does Lauren do?
Just
She's
in
in
the
his
way.
class. She's in the class.
Apart
No,
from
but
being
she's
in the class,
waste.
she does
She's
nothing.
waste, bro. She's got no personality. She's always miserable. Yeah, even okay. The first season she had a bit of, you know what I mean, but
She's got
this
no
season,
personality. You know?
She hasn't, bro. Nothing, man.
Man's getting technical like that.
Every time she gets vexed because obviously every time she wants to lips Tariq has to take a phone call. Tariq's phone, I don't understand. These don't move like there's no such thing as tracking. There's no such thing as like anything. Tariq is always on the said phone.
Yeah, he is.
Every she said, okay, I gotta go. Bruv, you ain't heard a text message. What's that? Why are you just taking so many calls?
And taking his battery out, I can't be tracked. My battery's out.
Poor, man. It was poor.
Do you think his mom's going to come back in?
No, I think she's been written off, you know. I think
so?
this season.
She's in what do you call it now, isn't it? She's
Protection.
in Queens.
Yeah, Queens.
No, she's in Queens. So I think she probably can't do both shows at once.
Yeah, I think she got written off after her 50 had a little beef online.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know how 50 always like, puts memes out, innit? There's a meme that when she has her weave off, like this pure forehead, innit?
Drop it.
Like, yeah, so she didn't take kindly to that.
I hope Diana does become a bit more astute. And I think Diana was clever in the way that she worked out straight away that it was Kane.
Oh yeah,
it was. Yeah,
I thought it was quite good. I think she's gonna learn.
But why is she trying to? Because now she's trying to get Tyreek to. You're gone.
No, she wants to get educated.
Yeah, she just wants to be in the game. She wants to learn the game, but she also wants to be able to go to school. She like in her mind, she's like, look, if I can go and do business, then I can clean the money. I can do anything to get me. Like it's to get me as family. We've got this. Keep everything in house.
And that's the thing. And I think, she initially obviously Mane thought she wanted to go to the same school as Tyreek, but I think she probably wants to go to that school with that girl who's gonna teach her everything. So she should be coming to the game. But yeah, it's all right. But you guys have criticized this show big time today, boy.
No, I don't like I said, I watch it and I enjoy it.
No, I will. I'll keep watching it, but I'm just.
Yeah, we love it. You still got to criticize it, though, isn't it?
Yeah, we can't just. It's not like old school. This is episode 119. This is not episode 19. We used to say to Merv, "What do you think of the show?" And he went 10. Merv, what do you think? 10.
No.
9.5 plus half.
I'm still on that boat, man. Get me.
All right, cool. That's Power Book 2. Ghost season 2, episode 2. Episode 3 comes out this Sunday.